Okay, found it. I had to look it up. Like I said, everything runs through my PlayStation. Checked on the laundry, still wet and cold. Even after an hour in the dryer. That dryer fucking sucks. But we did get it for $100, so can't complain too much, I guess. If it works, it works. This Ash of War was... I ran by it, I guess, 4 times. Okay, it is right here. That's why I thought when I saw jagged rocks and all that, my mind was trying to piece it together, but it clumped some things together it shouldn't have into a mix-mosh, so my memory is a little faulty because it merged one too many things together. Granted, I do need all these whetstones. Yeah, I remember the Grace, and I remember jagged cliffs and rocks and trees, and clean water. Not poison. So, yeah. It's here. Up here. There it goes. Teleports away. Somewhere. There it is. Fucking A. Got it, finally. Okay, this is my Ash of War. I finally found the Ash of War Shield Bash. I took an hour trying to search for it, and was getting nowhere. What's weird about this build is you don't want Keen. I kid you not, this is not a Keen build with a sword and shield. This is a different build. And there's someone I need to talk to down here before I head to a certain location to get the next Ash of War Blood Blade. For my sword, where you grab your hand and swing it and it causes the blood from your hand on your blade to outward. I have the Slender Nobleman Sword, 2 types of shields, both do bleed damage. They are fast proccing as well. They proc incredibly fast. 3 to 4 hits, and it procs bleed. That's why I wanted Shield Bash, because that's 3 to 4 hits, just as it is. And it lets me block. Shield Bash counts as a block, by the way. And you can not just stagger, but you can knock an enemy down on their ass. I know Crash. See? It blocks. So now my character can block. Yeah, it's pretty it's actually underused for some reason. It's an underused utility of the weapon arts. See? Bleed effect. Boom. I'm proccing bleed with this shield, and the shield bash hits 3 times. 1 for getting in a position, 1 for moving forward, and then last 1 for thrusting forward with your shield. And it can do quite a bit if they're not ready, if the enemy's, easy to knock over. Ow. So now I gotta go talk to a guy about taking out a place to get the blood blade from my slender sword here. I did not realize this was a fucking weapon in the game, because no one really mentions it in their builds or anything. But it's probably the best sword for anyone who wants just a balanced weapon. The nimble one. Huh, I hope I can my old move, my spinning blade move as a barbarian. Oh yeah, you want to dual axe that one, or great axe or something like that. Because then if you have an axe on each hand when you're spinning around, it's doing double damage because they're using both weapons in a spinning motion. Pretty much you're going to turn yourself into a blender. Yeah, you're just making yourself into a gigantic blender. And you're just trying to get them caught into your, spin. Causing a lot of bleed or poison or whatever you're trying to proc. Or just straight up damage. Whichever. Okay, I know there's a guy I have to find and talk to, and he's standing on top of some ruins. Where was he again? Isn't he right here? No, that's not right. Yeah, pretty much you're Beyblading. At least I have a way to block with my right hand. More useful than... Yeah, oh fuck. That'd be a fall. How did I get over here? Where's the guy who tells me to go take back his fortress for him? And then I gotta kill a knight that gives me the bleed blade. Ash of War. Where I give up some of my health to cause blood to fly. I feel like I'm close, but no cigar. Well, something just died and gave me some ruins. Where the hell am I going? I never thought I'd have so much trouble. This is ridiculous. I'm just trying to build, hopefully build my character, which is something uniquely new that no one's done yet. Because I'm a weirdo who does stuff like this. Wield a shield on your dominant arm. Because my teacher who taught me how to use a sword and shield in school, because we were bored and the teachers didn't know what to teach for PE that day, so they brought in someone who teaches old school how to wield swords and shields and martial arts stuff. It was cool. But he said never. You use your primary hand for your sword and shield. It makes it harder for you to be knocked down or staggered because of it. A person with the left hand tries to use a sword. If you're left-handed, use a shield on your left hand. It'll be easier for you to hold your ground when you before you take a hit. So if I'm right-handed, I use a shield in my right hand so I can brace myself when I take a hit, and your weaker hand uses the blade or a weapon that makes up the difference in lack of strength. Because the weapon still has a sharp edge or a blunt object that will do more damage anyways. Made sense. That's why it always confused me. When I see it, everyone's like, you always put the shield in your left hand, and I'm like, no you don't. Why would you put the shield in your left hand when at all times when you're right-handed? The shield should be in your right hand, not your left. You don't want to get your ass knocked down just because your left hand can't handle the hit from the first blow because you're not used to taking a hit on that side. It's not as strong as your dominant hand.
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenny Fight. So, you've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but, no, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order.
His castle's up there, I believe.
69 is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, the Untarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood. What are you waiting for? My fort. Oh, I see.
Head to the south. Okay. Because technically, the weapon can make up for your what you're lacking. Ah, there it is. Yeah, technically, the weapon makes up for your lacking in your offhand. So it makes more sense for a shield if you're right-handed to be in your right arm. I don't know where people got that stupid idea that it's always in the left, since it depends on the person, the wielder, the user, which arm does what. So you'll never be fighting the same. But back then, I guess more people was right-handed than left, so for many it makes sense. So apparently back then, there was a lot more left-handed people than there is nowadays. Because it made absolutely no sense. But that's just from knowledge I've learned over the years. Some people could disagree with me if they want to, but I was actually trained by I was actually taught to me by someone who actually wielded a sword and shield. As well, I don't know if there was their hobby or their passion or something. They just enjoyed it. And they were teaching kids back then. I was thinking it was 2008 or something like that. It was fun to learn. Though it always confused me why people, once you learn something and then you see the fake version of it just keep getting shown, like everyone's saying, oh, you gotta put it in your left hand. That's not true. See, I blocked. I actually blocked. Holy crap, this is cool. You can break my guard though when I do that move, but my poise is over 100. Or something near 100, so it's hard to break, because when you go... I will need more stamina though, that's for sure. So I feel like I am ready for this shit. See? Blocked it. Caused bleed. Killed him. That is pretty good. That is actually really good. I expect it to be meh. Or okay. But not this good. The range from this slender sword helps. Oh, way to screw your own selves. Damn, that works out great. Grab what I need. Wish it didn't consume my FP so much to do it. Ooh, he's got the blood slash. Oh, that's right. He has what I need, so he's gonna use it. Okay, come here. Oh my God! What was that bash? I saw his health bar go. That health bar was literally ripped out of his ass! Holy crap! Damn! I deleted him! I feel a little giddy, but also I don't know if this is going to be a good build or not, just because Well, it starts off good a lot of the times, but then you end up, you know, struggling later down the game. But the fact you can block when you shield bash is a level of awesome that brings right-handed use of the weapon. So now I can block while holding a shield on my right, which is a big deal, since no one you could not block before. I may not be able to crit unless I do this. This is the only way I can crit, is this way. But I don't think that's gonna matter in the long run, because this is already proving to be very potent of a way of play that I'm getting a little giddy for. But I better be careful, because it can end up backfiring later on if I do not do it right the first time. Which has happened more than I care to admit. And I've played a lot of Souls games. I mean, all of them technically, but still. Let's test this out. Even when I'm out of FP, I can still shield bash. So I still have my defense. Awesome sauce. I wonder though if it doesn't give me the protection because I'm out of FP. I think the FP is what gives me the poise protection when I bash, so I don't get knocked on my ass. Now I need the talisman for great shields, though that just applies to all shields, not just great shields. So definitely be taking that. It'll increase the damage output of the shield bash and rush and parries. I'm gonna get myself one blue flask because I seem to run out of FP a bit. Okay, I did that. Now I need to put the Ash of War on my weapon. This one, you think it's weak. It's not. Trust me. You want the bleed effect more than you think. Until I get the affinity for bleed, for poison actually. This weapon may not look it, but you'll see what happens to it. I shit you not, what you're about to see is gonna make you pop a huge boner. You're gonna be hard as a rock if I hope to make this work correctly. If this works as I think it will, you will be giddy too. Everyone will get giddy because it's hilariously awesome.
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, right this way. Right. Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry.
I'm using this for my shield because it's obvious why. I'm pretty much running a Legend of Zelda build where my shield's on my right arm. I may be ambidextrous in real life, but my right hand does slightly take more jobs. I can write with my left and right hand. I can eat either way. I can do a lot of things with each arm, but I believe my right arm does a couple things more than my left arm does. And only by a couple. And I mean only one or two things more. I am tanking shit too. I guess having a shield on my right arm has increased my defense greatly. Because it's my primary hand in this game. I don't know why they didn't make it to where you could switch between what's your dominant hand in this game like they do on some. But I guess they didn't plan that far ahead. I'm a ways from leveling up, but I don't need to level up much right now. I can go with the level I have right now for a while. And I mean for quite a while. I need to give it a thorough test so far. There's a giant here, let's go for it. Bleeded. Immediate. Took out half his health in one go. Slam. Bash. Blocked some of it. He's one hit away from bleeding. Damn it, the proc has gone down since then. But it's a bleed build, but it's gonna be more than just bleed when I'm done with it. Fuck. Fuck. I'm getting cocky and forgetting what I'm doing. Wait, he bled? Right then and there? I didn't think the proc would happen. Because, I looked into the files and found that shield bleed and weapon bleed are two different procs that don't stack with each other. As in, a shield build, building up of the shield bleed and the sword bleed can get each one of them to proc with each other, but it doesn't double the requirement to cause bleed again until after each type has dealt the bleed effect. If I proc bleed with my sword, I can proc bleed again with my shield. But the build up from the sword and the shield count for both build-ups, but it's the weapon that does the bleed last. The one that strikes it last counts as proccing the bleed. So let's say I build the bleed with 3 shield hits and then hit with my sword. It will proc bleed. But if I hit three times with my sword and then hit with my shield, it'll proc bleed again for the same amount.
I've been waiting for you with bated breath.
So I could double proc bleed.
Oh, excellent news. Just wonderful.
So yeah, there's that weird little shit that can happen with the shield sword build that not many people know, that shield and weapons have 2 different procs.
Here's your reward, as promised. Go ahead. It's all yours.
It's kind of busted. The fact you could double proc bleed with this build is just what makes it deadly. Because everyone knows when you proc bleed, it doubles the amount of times you need to hit again to proc bleed again. But the sword and shield combo, the way I'm doing it, kind of ignores that rule. And just straight up procs bleed again for the same amount of hits without doubling it. Now I need to go down here. What? No. Okay, good. So yeah, I'm about to do a double proc build. Because the shield on your right arm and the weapon on your left do not count with each other, but still do count with each other. They count with the build-up, but the final strike is what counts. So I could double proc. This is a double proc build. I could do with poison, rot, anything that you could proc in this game could be done with this weapon. Double ice, double fire. You just have to build the weapons around those procs. Awesome, I love it down here though. I wonder how many people didn't know that the shield and the weapons had two different procking sets. I guess the game devs never thought that someone would figure out that the shield had a different proc setting than the sword did. Not many people probably would think that would be a thing. I'm kind of proud of myself to look for that and read it, going, what? Why does the shield have a different proc setup than the sword? It says proc. It's like there's a code that says melee weapon procs, and then it has one that's separate, which says shields. Shields have separate procs to the other weapons. Like they separated them for some reason. Which is what made me want to do this build when I found out that the procs were separate. I'm thinking, that doesn't mean I could double proc on a certain elements? Yeah, I could do a double proc. I could proc a bleed twice. That alone is incredible. Hit you 2 times to 3 times with the sword, then hit you with my shield. It procs for the shield as doing bleed. Then I could just hit you with the shield and proc with my sword for the exact same amount of hits and not having to double on me. Because how bleed works is, as you're building the proc, it will need when you cause bleed effect, it'll cost more times to hit to cause it to happen again. Let's say you cause bleed to happen in 1 hit, then you have to do 2 hits to cause it to happen again. And so on and so forth, where it keeps doubling every time you proc it. But if I could proc it twice with a different item each time, I could double proc before I have to double the numbers again. Or it might just skip that entirely for all I know. I finally just got to this point where I can actually double proc. Which in itself is kind of fucking overpowered. But you give up a lot, and I realized you couldn't block with double proc. So if I can't block with double proc, I found something that allows me to block, which would be crush and bash. They let me block at least, or at least a version of blocking. God, these guys are stronger. So at least I'll be blocking while attacking. My offense is my defense, in other words. But the fact that the proc setup is so weird with the sword and shield. Hell, a lance and shield could be that way, but the weird thing about it is you have to be swinging the shield to proc it with your shield. And you have to be swinging with your melee weapon like your sword or your dagger or your lance, that sort of thing, to get it to proc with that weapon. But they're separate from each other, which is something I found cool but weird, going like, wait a minute, huh? How does that count as a different proc? It's just something I read in the code. And I was reading that code for hours trying to figure out what the half the shit was saying, because some of it made no sense, especially with the talismans. Found a lot of the talismans to be confusing as hell. They don't do what they say on some of them. Well, more than half of them actually, but still. Confused the hell out of me trying to read those things. See? Shoved them back away from me. Blocked it. This is good. I like this. Oh, fuck. If I get hit, though. Boom! Oh, fuck, yes! This is insane! Yep, I knew it. The shield bash doesn't work with FP missing. It might let me block, but I don't get the pushback without my FP. That's the downside to this. I'll be able to block though, no question about it. That is important though. That is a big fucking deal for the right-handed shield user. I can block with bash and crush. Crush I can hold and move forward with my shield, bashing as I'm going. I need to get that one for the shield I'm wielding now, and there's another parry I need to get for any magic user for the other shield I'm wielding. But all in all, it should work, and in the grand scheme of it all. So yeah, I figured out something cool. This is neat. I figured out double procking plus a way to block with the shield in the right hand. So, that's all cool. That's really good. I was hoping this would work, and it's proving to be pretty good. I just can't get too ahead of myself and not fuck it up. Because I have a weird feeling if I mess up one thing in this build, it's going to make it completely useless. And that'd be no good for me. Especially how giddy this build is making me. If I was higher level, I probably would have more vigor, dexterity, arcane, That way when I shield bash, I insta-proc. I need to at least get 40 arcane to 50 arcane. Maybe 60. To get this shield to instantly proc bleed upon a bash. Not even joking about that. If I could shield bash and instantly proc bleed, and then swing my sword to proc it again, so many people are going to be pissed off. But I'm going to be laughing my ass off. Because that sounds like a fucking awesome time. Now, double proc works for any element, including poison. Motherfucker! He scared the shit out of me. Oops. I didn't bash right. My timing has to be good. See? I blocked it! I blocked it! Holy hell! Okay, bash is being underrated for sure. Holy crap, that was awesome. It took all my stamina, but I'm only level 50. And this is the bleed shield, and I have this little bleed shield I'm going to use too, with the parry effect. I'm going to use the magic parry effect so I could get some magic missile knife thingies I could use after I parry with it, causing me to proc bleed, but also keep enemies on a razor's edge, where they would try to use magic on me, but I can parry it, get magic of my own, send those things towards them, and in doing so, causing them to panic. Because they would have to deal with my shield parrying their magic back at them, and that won't be good for them. And then my other shield coming in to bash them onto the ground, and I can switch back and forth freely between the two shields, causing them to have to worry about using any melee or magic attacks at me. In other words, I'm planning on an all-around kind of build, but jack of all trades, but he'll be master of none. But you still have to worry about him double procking your ass immediately, causing you to panic. I can't believe I can block now. Jesus. I was wondering why it was taking, how long it was going to take me. Stagger, stagger. Oh my god. What the hell am I building? What is this? That is insane. What the fuck? Huh? What? Oh, this is fucking awesome. I had no stamina, but I still blocked it because the FP, which makes raises my you know, raises my poise by 30. So I don't get knocked down on my ass. Bash is insanely good. And you can get it so early. I can block now. I can fight. The Mimic Tier is gonna kick my ass. Oh shit, I didn't think of that through. Oh well, I could always do the fuck 'em over thing. Everyone knows what I mean by that. When it comes to the Mimic Tier. The I'm going to fuck him over so he can't fight me kind of thing. But the problem is I need some FP and quite a bit of it, at least 20. So I'm gonna have to work on my FP, getting at least level 20 points into that. So I'm not completely screwed. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to have to need a good amount of stamina, about 30. 40 HP, 40 of my HP, so I can not die. Wow, this is interesting. I'm gonna need to have a lot of arcane. 20, 25 in dexterity and strength, because my sword is not the base amount of is not my basic damage. It's the proccing effect of the shield and sword double proccing, which is fucking else entirely, which is something no one else has done. This is whew. I hope this works. Because if I'm doing this right, it's gonna do a shit ton of bullshit. I'm pretty much gonna piss a lot of people off wielding it. I need to go here for a certain black whetstone. I need that. So that's why I'm here. To get that. Okay. I need certain healing stuff for my magic to be consumed by. My FP is going to be consumed not just by shield bash, but antidote, the ability to cure poison, an ability to heal myself. The only problem is you don't have a sleep shield, so you can't double proc sleep. Or that would be more broken than fucking anything in the game. Double proccing only works if it's part one of it is from the shield and one other version is from your melee weapon, because they're different setups apparently. I wonder if anyone actually would check that shit. That's a guy over there to fight. I don't feel like fighting him, really. Yeah, not in the mood to fight him. But there's supposed to be a grace up here so I can travel back and forth easily. That's the statue. Where's the grace? Oh, don't tell me killing him is what gives me my grace. Crap. This is being weird. I love it, but also hate it. Because I'm pretty sure some people are going to get mad at this for some reason. Why is there just a goat here? Yeah, I'm gonna get the snake bow for this build too, because I'm gonna be proccing poison and bleed a lot. And a bow and a sword proc the same, but a bow and a shield does not. Yeah, for some reason the shields are its own thing on proccing. I'm just going with what the game allows me to do. If too much abuse of this mechanic comes out, then they'll probably combine the two or find a way to combine the two. Not knowing that double proccing would be kind of broken. When you have no life like me, you end up just reading shit and then finding out, hey look, this is fucking broken. I want to do it now. I mean, how many of you are right now thinking, I want a double proc, but you need to use a shield as a melee weapon in your right arm to double proc at all? This is why I kept 2 of these things. I'm way out of my league right now when it comes to outright power, but this build seems to make up the difference, with just the bleed alone being somewhat monstrous in power. This is why I went for this shield in particular over the other one. This shield is stronger than the lady head one. Don't ask. I don't know. I'm just building how my brain came up with this idea. I wrote it down, and I've been trying to figure a way out to make it, activate it, to make it as potent as possible. And yes, the Nobleman's Slender Sword is probably the best longsword in the game. Because it's got the range and power, and if you give it the effect I'm doing, it's gonna do a lot of shit. I mean, I look like a stupid idiot, but this is gonna get shit done. Only downside is it's kind of a you gotta go all in or nothing kind of build. Hopefully, this works in my favor, and I don't look like a fucking babbling idiot. Now I need to get the black whetstone to make my shields busted as fuck. You know how they have bleed, right? Well, do you know you can give them bleed with poison? And do that same for the sword? Ay ay ay. Making a double proc double helmet. Not only will I be making enemies bleed, they'll be getting poisoned because of it. As soon as it procs a bleed, it'll proc the poison. Give me a double proc, panicking most players probably to think, ah shit. Damn. Okay, I can't take on multiple targets at once like that, but I can take on one and actually cause a effect with my bash that causes them to instantly get knocked down. Technically, I'm parrying with my bash. You know how you block and you go ting and you swing? I'm doing the same thing, but with my right arm, but requires an Ash of War. This Ash of War bash, or crush, whichever you prefer, can be given the proc for poison while the shield is naturally bleed. So when you do it, you can actually activate both at once, causing the enemies to lose health in a big chunk and then start to dwindle their health down to nothing. This is going to be interesting for me to build. I'm going to enjoy building this. And as long as I don't fuck it up, it's going to be breathtakingly beautiful. Most people will probably be more shocked than anything of what I've just done. And I look like an idiot, but hey, who cares? The militia armor actually helps this. If I remember right, the militia armor gives me a little status boost towards that sort of stuff. Yeah. Elemental stuff, arcane. Holy lightning, fire, magic. It's all good. This build is supposed to be highly resistant to the status effects and damage high to a point. But the fact I can block now is a big deal that makes this work. This only works because of bash and crush. I just have to be careful to time my bashes and crushes correctly, because put it this way, I fuck up once, it's over. I'm dead, as you just saw. I waste FP, I tell the mom hold your hand, but your hand slips out after the second time. And then your mom's just looking at you, just eating dirt. Ow. Oh, thank God I did it. Gimme this! Square off. I also need that. Thank you. Square off is a good Ash of War too. Granted, I gotta think of how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna implement that in. But it is a good one. Though I want my sword to do bleed, but if I wanted it just to outright do damage, I would have to, I could use square off. Damn, that's consumed stamina. Boom! Blocked. God damn it. Where'd you come from? Cool. I'm still giddy about that. Holy shit. This is gonna be too good to be true. Damn it! The Grace is over there! I can't get to it now. I need to activate that. This is so cool. I'm just so giddy, I'm doing it. I'm making this work. Granted, I don't get how my brain even came up with this idea, but when I was reading all the stuff, it's like, okay. Okay, that does that, that does that, okay, that makes no sense, okay. I'm just flipping through all the data, and it's like, wait, what? Would that mean I could do this with this, and that's what I'm playing now, to see if it will actually work, which is outright stupid. Not only is it's good, it is very goddamn good. Like, scary levels of good so far. The only problem is, I know for a fact, if I mess it up, I am screwed. Screwed, blued, and tattooed. Because then the whole character just falls apart. Some people know what I'm talking about when it comes to building characters like this, where you have to dedicate everything into the character. And the build particularly. And if you find something that's gonna fuck you up, well, it's gonna fuck you up. But I'm just getting so giddy about this. I wonder if this is how people felt when they started figuring out their own builds that were unique to them and them alone, and no one else has done it. I'm running a right-handed shield build that can block. The downside is gone. And pierce. It can do crits. And I mean really badly do crits. Damn it! He came down the stairs when I didn't want him to yet. I already spawned pretty close by, so it's fine. But still, then I gotta go and take all these ruins and upgrade my weapons and shields because I am using them to the rest of the game. This is literally my build. It's literally early game to late game build, and it just gets stronger as I level up. That's all there is to it. It starts off decent at first, and then as you progress, it improves greatly. Or at least it's supposed to, anyways. I'd rather take the fall right now. Oh shit! Slam! What the hell? The combos on this thing are awesome! That was just pure instinct! I don't even know what I was doing! I was on the fly on that one! I know I'm sounding giddy and stupid, but I am actually really giddy right now. You gotta tell me you're watching this and not smiling a little bit, a little ear to ear going, oh my god. Come on. You know you're grinning. I'm grinning and I'm the one doing it. This is awesome. This is such a rush. What's the point of up here? No, seriously, what is the point of up here? Is it just to go around? Oh. Okay. Here we go. Aw, hey.
Oh, a customer.
I need another 6,000.
Goodbye. Till next time.
Next time, dude, give me a minute. I just gotta pop some of my overly stacked up ruins. $67 of these now. How many does this give me? 400. So if I want 6,000, I need to get. Oh, I have to pop them all. Okay.
Hello again. Good customer.
Why I'm buying the cookbooks? Because why not? The Cholet. I don't know if I want the Cholet or not. I can easily get myself 4,000 real quick.
Goodbye.
Just to have it, I guess.
Next time.
How I'm doing this? Don't ask. I'm just trying to remember which ruins give me how much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Next.
my friend. Okay, here we go. There's a teleporter I have to get to. For my level being only 50 something, I am doing, I think, pretty well. I'm not sure if it's the best I could be doing right now, but I think I'm doing pretty solid for my lack of everything. Lack of power, lack of strength, lack of dexterity. That doesn't do anything to me, so I'm fine. I need to get the black whetstone. Ow. And there is a way to get to there from here. It's a little weird, but it's a bit wonky. I'm only level 54, by the way. Yep, up and over. Yes, please. I wonder if this can stun a crucible. I hear those are the big boys that people have a hard time with. I'm wondering if this can knock them out of their attacks and I can block them. Granted, it might just get me killed testing this out, but I just spent all my runes, so I'm not going to lose anything. So it's no big whoop, really. Like and subscribe, though. I gotta remember to do that stupid, say that shit, you know, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is where it goes? Doesn't go very far, does it? Do I have how many more to activate? One more. Okay. Okay, I have that one lit. There's one I don't have lit somewhere. I gotta find it. I'm getting plenty of whetstones, though, to level up my crap. And by watching me, yes, this is not my first time playing. This is my second time, because I lost my first file. It was just gone. Just disappeared out of my console. I, for the life of me, don't know what happened to it. But I started over and built whatever the hell this is after I read all that data. The ninja build I was working on though was pretty fucking awesome. It was great against players, terrible against PvE. I guess that was the up and down side of it. Is PvE bad, PvP strong. It was sort of a double-edged sword. You would struggle against the story, but if you played against other players, you would rip them in half like wet tissue paper. Yeah, they make you invincible while you're doing that, so don't feel too scared to just do it and run. That's what I did. To get up there, you just have to use that teleporter, like I did. Okay. Is that all of them? I believe that's all of them. And I'm just looking for anything I can use. Anything I can use and abuse, that is. Because this build is getting awesome! I thought from here you could get up and get the black whetstone. Because the black whetstone's gonna let me get more than one thing going on my weapons. My shields would be a bleed poison double, so they would cause a bleed and then poison the enemy at the same time, which in itself is good. Because they're two strong elements, and the player that you're facing against, or the enemy, cannot understand why they just got double procced, which is rare. But the fact that players can do it is insane. I get how people can proc with a dual wielding weapons, and one weapon being ice, the other one being thunder or something like that. That makes sense. But that's dual wielding. This is not dual wielding. This is something else entirely special to itself. It's its own thing. Yee. I'm so happy I figured this out. Oh wait, there's one missing. God damn it. Two missing. Where's the other ones? Oh, it's back here. I see it. Damn it. One more and I could do a boss fight. Also, I could do the Blade of Blood. thing when I slash at people, slash the enemies with my blood. Very much a thing. I just have to dual wield, not dual wield, but you know, heavy my sword. Is it in here? No. And this is not completely finished of a build yet either, by the way. There's a little more to it still. But in due time I will, you know, build it to its full potential. But for now, it's doing just fine as it is. For now. See, the blood slash giving blood loss buildup of 66. This one gives 50, and so does the other shield. This one's a deflect, this one's a bash, and this one's a slash. Memorizing spells won't my cup of tea. But there will be 2 to 3 I will need for the whole game. Because, well, I need to be able to get rid of Scarlet Rot. And I need to be able to get rid of poison. And the only way to do that is to have the spells in general for that. No, it's not up there. Where is it? These guys are way above my level, but I'm doing pretty decent against them, I think. Or at least I'm doing better than I thought I would. Okay, I need to go up here. Got it. Really? All that for some just arrows? I don't even have the talismans I need either. I still have to grab those talismans that I need. I don't remember which ones I do need, but I will let you see as soon as I get to them, eventually. They're a bit of a ways in. About halfway in or so. But they're all, you can get them all early, technically. If you go straight to them and fight the bosses, but I would recommend building the character first before the talisman, so at least you can hold your own for a little bit to get it, make it easier to get it, that is. Did I miss one of these somewhere? Yeah, it says I did. But where? Oh, fuck me. That wasn't too far of a fall. It's 400 ruins. Not exactly the end of the world now, is it? But damn, I hope you're enjoying this, because you're seeing something that no one's done yet. Though granted, some people will be better at doing it than me once they see what I saw and comprehend it better, but what I saw and what I see is the best my brain is comprehending this in layman's terms. I'm trying shit because what I read made it sound funny and awesome at the same time. Because it sounded so stupid. The fact I read it the way I did. Like, does it say I could double proc because of that bullshit? And then I'm like, well, okay, let's go test this out. That's all it is. Me being stupid as fuck and trying this out. Though some people might not like the whole shield and sword or shield and spear. Oh, those ruins are gone. Where the hell's the last one? Oh wait, do I have to teleport up high to get to that one? Oh. If so, then I could do that, yeah. Isn't there one with the deer itself, though? Let me go check. These lightning ball things are deadly, though. Ooh, I just got a twitch. Ow. Heh, whiff. Still no head. Okay, I need to find the last one, wherever that is. Don't get me wrong, I could probably fight this deer now, as I am, a level 54. Though people have beat it at level 1, so... The only problem with this build I have right now is you cannot shield poke. You kind of go all in, so I'm definitely going to need the stamina talisman as well as the health talisman, as well as the great shield talisman, which does, or the level 2 anyways, which does help the every shield in the game. It just helps with blocking in general, or helps with you with their shields doing more damage or blocking more shit. So that's the good news. I'm going to need the shield talisman, stamina talisman, and weapon talisman. One of the weapon talismans I'm going to need. Here's the last one. The fact I missed this one is so sad. I'm an idiot. Let's go! See how this works on a boss. Okay, I'm not going to be able to take much of a hit. Yep, I blocked it. Took all my stamina though. Damn it. My timing was off. Oh, I blocked it! Holy shit, that blocks it! Okay! I can block it! I blocked one of his dive attacks. This is insane! Holy crap. I could do this. I just got proc bleed by whacking the living crap out of his legs, though. Either through the shield or my blade. He's gonna bleed. And my arcane's only at 20, so I'm at a disadvantage at proccing it often. It procs it pretty good, as it is now, since it's such a fast build-up between the two. So it keeps it at a procced level. The thing is, I'm gonna have to do this without fucking it up badly. I need the turtle tower with the bash. I'll be still hitting him. Probably be better without the FP when I bash, because I'm still doing physical damage with it. I'm just not knocking them back, but if I have enough FP and the regeneration from my FP, this is interesting. I'm only level 54 and I'm taking on a fight that I should be level 60 to do, or higher. Oh my god. This is so crazy. I'm nowhere near strong enough for this, but I'm pulling it off. This is such a cool build. I didn't time it right. Or I could have blocked right through that. Like that. This is insane! We traded blows. I'm not getting enough proccing to double proc on his ass right now. This is so cool! Just think if I had a really good stamina bar right now. I'm blocking the whole fucking attack still. This is insane. Fuck. The stamina that this fucking thing takes, though, is insane. This is such a calming boss fight, though. I always enjoy this boss fight. No! We traded during his rush in. But damn. Oh man. This is insane. Crush would probably be good because I can run through him, but I can't get that till later. Until I unlock the bridge, which is ways away. The way I'm just setting up now is a good starting point. I have to go back to the back to the hold and upgrade my stuff. Can I not? Or something? What? How do I get back to... Okay. I need to go back here, crack a few ruins, and upgrade my shields and my sword. I have to upgrade all my stuff before I can take that guy on. I'm pretty weak right now, but the build I just made seems to be running well, and it's different, new, and I've never seen anyone do it. So I feel good, real good. I'm kind of giddy about it.
Well, I took you no matter about your own.
Okay, I need ruins. I have enough to get this sword up to +8. I can get this. Both my shields up all the way to 7. I just need to crack open a few of my ruins. Oh yeah, I've never been into this menu part. Sorry. Let's use a number of, let's get a whopping 20. 4,000 should be more than enough.
Back already, no matter.
To strengthen armament, please do. Then strengthen, then strengthen, 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 strengthen. Okay, I need more runes to keep strengthening that shield. I'm out of smithing stones for the large shield. This one still's got plenty. I just need 680 runes, which I have a total. Oh, just crack one, okay. That's no problem. If you're wondering why I'm using these shields, they're the 3rd best shields in the game for bleed. Or the best shields in the game for bleed in general. I made a bleed double proc build. I'm not kidding about the double procking. It can actually proc twice in succession if I hit them enough. Okay, now I'm gonna head back to the underground. How do I Sites of Grace. There we go. Now I'm gonna go deal with the deer with my level 7 plus 8 plus stuff. This should let me get through it pretty easily as a level 54. I should be able to double proc bleed. That means I proc bleed with my shield and I immediately can proc bleed with my sword. Weirdly enough. The shield is separate from the rest of the weapons classes when it comes to their status effects. It was in the code. So, let's get this done. I gotta test it out. And the bleed effect should be very potent, actually. Probably a little too potent. by the time I'm done with this. But here goes nothing. I have the Slender Nobleman sword, and this shield here is probably the best one you're going to get out of it. See, I got those two shields, and I could shield bash. Oh crap, I forgot. Okay, there it is. And I could block while wielding a shield on my right hand. I just shield bashed him in the head, which caused him to stagger. I staggered his ass. I'll butt heads with you. Okay. Damn, jellyfish go boom. Damn it, I didn't time that right. Damn, this thing takes timing. Damn it, didn't time it right again. This is all about timing when it comes to my shield bashes. Oh yeah, these weapons are much stronger now. Damn it! I was switching vials and didn't pay attention to my bash. No, I could do it. I definitely could do this. This is probably the only boss fight in the game, though I feel so relaxed doing it. A Slender Sword, my 2 shields, and that's it for now. I can now block with my right arm. Blocked. Damn it, I didn't block in time. He's surrounded by jellyfish! Wow. Fucking destroyed it. Damn it. That right there, the shield bash is my block. See? I can block with it. My right hand can block of all fucking things. Damn it, but my timing is dog shit. Block. Takes up all my stamina, but it's worth it! And my bashes can proc bleed. I love how sexy this build is becoming. Well, that just happened. I got a level out of it too. This is something fucking else I just made. I just procced bleed twice, which instant killed his ass. I procced it with my shield bash, which is what happens when you shield bash. It counts as a direct impact, which can cause bleed. And then when I swung my sword, it procced bleed again. It double procced right then and there. What the fuck did I just do? What did I create? I am shaking and also amazed by this bullshit I just did. I'm out of FP, but hey. Does it matter now? I won. I can block. I can bash. I can make you bleed out your ass. Wow. 13,000. I might need to crack open some ruins to get my level, but yeah, I need another 4,000. I got that. I got that. This will give me enough. Or not. It looked like it would. Oh, I thought I had 2 of them. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna get another level. Level up. I'm gonna give it to my dexterity. Let me explain. Because I need 20 dexterity to run the whole thing. Minimum. This needs to be 25 to 30 for strength. I need to just dump an arcane up to 40 to 50. I have to give myself more vigor. 20 mind, 25 in, endurance, 40 vigor. So I got a ways to go. But as it stands now, this build is about to wreck some shit up. And this is not even the full build either. This is a weaker version of the build. It can get stronger than this. If my brain is right and I did the math correctly, I could proc bleed in succession. I just have to be able to... I have to get to crush, the crush Ash of War, or crash, slam into a person to proc bleed with my shield, immediately let go of crash, and swing with my sword to proc it again, and go back into a crash. To proc it again, and endlessly cycle the bleed effect. And if I do it right, I will be able to cause the crashing bleed poison double activation. And in doing so, will not just kill an enemy, but should just delete an enemy from existence. This is gonna be insane when I get it done. I can't believe this is a thing. When you're a nerd like me who has nothing better to do but read fucking game coding because you're bored. The whole fact that the shield proc and all the rest of the weapons are separate from the shield when it comes to proccing status elements is something entirely new to me. I didn't even know they were separate from each other at all. Okay, I'm down to 185 ruins again. Checking to see if I got enough vials. Yep. Okay. Let's see if we can take on this motherfucker. Yeah, I'm kind of pushing it, I know. The deer was I barely made it through it, but... I'm gonna have to just wing it. Holy hell! This might be harder than I think. Okay, that's misleading. Okay, his stomach is not there anymore, so I can't damage him there. Okay, shit. It does good, but I figured he'd probably be too strong for me right now. Not because it's weak, not because my build is weak, because my build ain't quite high enough level, and I don't have everything I need yet on it. It still need all the I need the 4 talismans. I'll need all my Ashen Wars, the black whetstone, wet knife or whatever it's called, so I can add the extra procs of poison onto it. Damn! Yeah, he's too strong for me right now. I have to come back to him later when I level up and stuff. There's no way I can do it at my weak level. I'm only 55. People fight him at levels 80. I'm way underpowered for this. Also, this shows some cracks in my build is I have to get up close. Yeah, I get the slender sword. It gives me the longest reach of all the long swords. But it's gonna cost me way too much just to get it, just to get close enough for that even to hit. Man, he took me out and the horse. I can proc bleed with either or, my shield or my weapon. But I still haven't finished the first area yet. I've only beat Margoth and that elk thingy. I haven't really done much boss fighting yet, because I've been just building my setup. I can block at a huge cost of stamina. When I mean huge, I mean ungodly amount of stamina. My whole stamina bar goes out my ass in one swing. So if I try to do my bash, the time to block instead of attack, which is either way, works good no matter what. I run into that huge issue of I will have no stamina afterwards. Can I trick you onto running off the ledge here? I want to test something. Come on, big boy. Motherfucker tricked me instead. At least I found my shield bash that I desperately needed. Then I went and grabbed the blood blade, and got what I needed. And it shows that it does work. I do block when I bash, but it consumes all my fucking stamina. Which is an issue within itself that I need to get through, because having my stamina get ripped out of my butt every time I want to just bash and block with it is gonna be costly in a battle. Unless I give myself a good amount of endurance and a good amount of stamina to work with. Not to mention my procking ain't as strong as it could be, so I have to level up Arcane so I can proc more often. And make it more deadly in the process. So there's a bit of work to do on my end. Ow, an arrow in my... Ow! Ow! Fuck, I got turned into a pincushion. Where's my grace? I made an unorthodox build that I have never seen anyone use. I love how the arrows just... I turned the arrow into one of those gag toys. Okay, let's go up to wherever this area will be up here. Oh yeah, Caelid. I still have to grab the snake bow from Caelid, but also I need to grab the incantation for curing poison and for curing whatchamacallit, scarlet rot, because it's necessary for this build. Because I don't want to have scarlet rot or poison to affect my body. Ice doesn't really bother me much. Yeah, I take a little more damage when I get frozen, but if I'm doing it right, it shouldn't really affect me. At least not the way you think it would. Oh yeah, big fucking thing over here, huh? I forget what you even... Oh, you're a bear, that's right. I have to learn my timing. I have to learn my timing better. Yep, my timing is dog shit. This build will work. I just gotta do better. I have to time their attacks to bash right when they're trying to hit me. Granted, I lose all my stamina except for one ability to roll out. That's it. One chance to get the fuck out of there after I bash them. I have a high chance of bleeding them or stunning them, and then I can walk up and do a crit. And yes, you can crit with your sword if you grip it with both hands with your shield on your back. And you can't really crit while you have your shield out, but you can always just grab your sword with both your hands with the buttons and grip it and rip it. I need a lot more health. Jesus! Motherfucker, you didn't even give me a chance! Oh, I'm dead. Wait, I'm alive? Neat. Wait, I can't bash out of that? I did before. Well, plan B it is. You don't want to know what plan B is. Plan B get bad. Plan B me running away. Here, let me show you what plan B is, because I need what's past him real quick. The cat just looking at me. Hi, kitty. Okay. Summon Horsey. Book it. Time for Plan B, which stands for being a bitch! What? Huh? What? I landed! I shouldn't have died. I touched the side of the side of the wall like you're supposed to. And then if you jump down again, it doesn't do damage. Did they patch that or something? Did they? Nah, I have to go back to the castle and finish that mess. Yippee. That's gonna be fun. Why am I here, of all places? I've dropped down there before without dying. What gives with it this time? Interesting. I did that before without dying. Why is it not let me do it this time? The update or something in 1.07? Did they change the factor of fall damage? I don't remember reading about that. It seemed about the same as always. You want to come through the minefield with me? I mean, I can kill you by dragging you through this minefield. These enemies that explode can kill this bear. How injured was he now? Barely. Barely did a dent into him. That sucks. I was hoping it'd be better than that. Because if you time it right, every explosion kills him. Oh, fuck me. Die. Goodbye. See, I could do that still. He went into the ground, so I couldn't do anything about it. Fuck me. me your toesies! There we go. Almost screwed myself out of that one. Hmm, 3,000 ruins is what I've built up. That's fine. Wow, gravity is the biggest enemy in this game, isn't it? Cool. I forgot they had Colosseums to the game. Oh, what was I gonna do next now that I have this built up? Oh yeah, I gotta go finish this up here. Still gotta do this part. Yay me. But I hope you're enjoying watching me do something I've never seen anyone else do. And I am fucking giddy for it. Because this is awesome. Also, I gotta take my meds. Give me a minute. Medication, good for me. Medication, you will see. I'm actually feeling a little too cocky with this build, which scares me. Because I shouldn't. That is dumb of me to think. Because this build blocks now. I can block with my right hand. I am giddy about that. And I hope to get myself the poisonous snake bow. But my brain right now is buffering. That's the best way I could put it. Holy shit. Wrong vial. Damn, that shield did a lot of damage. Oh boy! Oh boy! I blocked that. Cost me all my stamina though, that's the problem. I could take on that much punishment? That's actually pretty fucking impressive to think about. How much punishment this build can make. Almost feels tanky, but not tanky enough. You just feel like a hardy soldier kind of type. Granted, it did take me a few days to gather up all the resources I need to even make this build. But it's working out pretty fine. Yeah, in a horde, this build is actually pretty tanky. And it's a mixed mosh of bits and pieces of things I've been picking up. If there's something better I could wear, I'm going to put it on, of course, but it needs to stay a medium to light build because I need the speed. The double procking is weird. The bash is technically my version of block. You also could do this with it. And then I got this move. It's a double procking. It double procs for some reason. When I read the gaming thing. You know the thing you read the codes of the game and what it does and all that stuff? Well, I found out you could double proc because shields are separated from swords and spears and all that. Your shield, status elements your shield does, is separate from all the others. It's its own thing. For unknown reasons, but I'll take it. It's still better than nothing. Where does this lead me? I've never gone this way before. Also, I look good. I also could attack with my shield. That's pretty much one of the primary sources of damage I can do. Is my shield. See? The shield is no joke. This shield will fuck you up. It procs bleed so often, it's ridiculous. And my arcane's only 22, and I'm hoping to make it go higher. So it does take a lot of stamina to do this. So you're gonna have to, you have to, what do you call it? You have to build this around stamina, strength, dexterity, and arcane. With a few touches here and there needed to make sure you can wield some of the stuff I'm gonna need. No great shields though. It's just this shield here. Or the one with the one particular shield with the lady with the thorns on it. They have to be bleed shield or the poison shield. The other ones don't work with it. And this also lets me block. I couldn't block before, so this allows me.
Now then, away with you. You've no reason to risk your neck dawdling here, right?
I see. Arena. I see. I mean, you're dead. But I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain. To ensure the treasured sword of Lorne does not fall into the wrong hands.
Okay, now I did the delivery of the letter. I gotta go over here. And go beat the boss in this area. Which gives you that great sword, which I'm never going to use. The weapons I'm using now are most likely the ones I'm going to stick through with it to the end. Except for my bow, I will switch out to the snake bow because it's good. And you have to be out of your goddamn mind not to use it. Double proc. That double proc is something else. What the fuck? I procced the bleed with the shield and the sword did it twice. That is just... That is something. Damn! That is some damage! watching its health bar melt. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the thing so I can get back on my flasks, and then I'm gonna just run to the boss. Run to the boss room, straight to it. I just wanted to grab the shit. But this bash is Bash is so underrated. Not underrated, but what's the word I'm looking for? Is underrated the right word? Where it's so good but no one uses it thinking it's bad? I think underrated is the right word. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, jellyfish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fall on you. He's poisoned. Am I really bullying him? No fucking way that just happened. What? What the fuck was that? I literally bullied him. I sent him crying to mama. He didn't do jack shit. Shield Bash is so good. That's me collecting all those ruins over this time period to level up once. Okay, I got plenty of strength. Let's give myself more health, yes. Let's go for more health for a little bit. The hell just I do to that guy? That wasn't a boss fight. I just ripped him in half. I took the poor bastard and just pushed him over on the side, which caused him to stagger every time. And then I whacked him with my sword, staggering him again. And this jellyfish hits him and staggers him again. And I just shield bash. When he goes to raise his sword, I shield bashed him again. The fuck? I just bullied that motherfucker into death. Holy crap, that was impressive. And bleed activated 4 times. In that whole fight, bleed activated from the shield bash and the sword swipe. Because of the effect they have bleed on them. This is a different type of build, that's for sure. This build relies on weird little functions of it, but it works. It fucking works. When you shield bath, you sheath your sword. That's so cool. That's a little something I didn't know. I sheath my sword, grab the shield with both hands, and then ram into them. Which causes more... It's more damage because it's my main hand, too. Which is why it procs so often. That bleed, did you just see that bleed proc twice? The shield bashed downwards when I jumped down on him, it procced, and then when I unsheathed my fucking sword and swung, it procced again. Why did they code it like this? I mean, I'm not complaining, it's really cool that the shield is separate from the rest of the weaponry types. But it feels weird. Not to mention, my guy looks awesome. Fashion souls is still a thing, and my guy is very much still looking awesome at the same time, kicking ass.
I'm in your debt for keeping the sword from those fallen creatures. I'm no longer bound by daily. Once I've rescued Arena, I will spend my remaining days with her.
Yeah, about that.
Thanks to you, and devote Arena as my only hope.
Okay, I'm just gonna... I bullied him! I was hoping to see bodies flopping down, but no. Wow. That's just wow. On so many levels. Oh, I can't call the horse in here, that's right. I feel so strong. And I'm not trying to sound cocky, I really do feel strong for some reason. I wonder if my teacher would be proud of me. Using the shield in the proper manner. Granted, I had to go a roundabout way of blocking, but still. That also means that people who complain about Link being left-handed when his shield was always in his left hand means that Link was left-handed all along. And he became right-handed when you switched the shield into his right hand. So...
Play it again.
yeah, Link was always left-handed. Wonder how many people feel stupid right now. Complaining, Link is always wielding his sword in the right hand. He must be right-handed. No, actually. The shield determines his dominant hand. So Link was always left-handed until they switched him. Boosh! Whee! Ha ha! Don't, dog. Don't. I don't want to hurt the puppies. Don't make me hurt the puppies. Don't. Don't make me hurt puppers, please. I have a crossbow, yeah. Until I get the snake bow. Snake bow is probably the best bow in the game. Unless you're going for giant bows. Then there's a special type of giant bow that's good. Don't like hurting puppers. So I'm just gonna run by. This is such an easy build, though. See? Blocking. Oh, bleed! Holy shit, this is so overpowered. What the hell did I make? I was testing it on stronger enemies, yes, that I managed to kill, but I forgot that I'm still in the you know, lower areas. So the things I'm fighting are way weaker. What did I do? What have I done? I've become a monster. I have so many effects on this character that can do so many things at once. It's kind of overwhelming sometimes to me. And I'm giddy as fucking hell because I managed to make something like this. I gotta keep testing this to see how powerful it actually is. Because so far as I've seen it, it does hold its own. It's really putting up the numbers and work. Now to put it through a dungeon run and see how this works out. This is insane. Holy shit. Bye. Cute that they could do shit to me. Always buy a lantern, everybody. Always buy yourself a lantern. Sorry, the controller completely died on me. My bad. I forgot to charge it. Ow. That tickled. Checking the walls and shit. Ah, my head! Wait, I tanked that? I fucking tanked it? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow. Fuck you. Stupid floor. Yep. Bash does not work against them grabbies. Damn, that bleed. Holy shit, bleed is going off like crazy. Okay, apparently you guys are fucking endless. That's bleed procking so much. No fucking high fives for you guys. Go away. Shield bash is all used up. Fuck. Ow! Every fucking time they hug me, I die. Okay, up the ladder then. You stay down there, you assholes. I don't want to see you coming up here. You little shit. Oh my god. I guess they warned me. Now I go get my vials back because I need to before I fight the next boss. This is working out better than I hoped. Or at least better than I thought it would. Okay, how many of these little fuckers are there? Fuck. Damn, he comes down on top of me, so I can't shield bash correctly. Oh, fuck! What is... Okay. I'll take it. Thank you. Huh? Oh, I think I'm done for today. I mean, this is great and all, but I need time to cool down. My body is shivering and I am sweating profusely. This build of mine is shaping up to be something fucking else, and I have no idea what I'm doing here anymore. I'm just going with it. I'm only level 56. And I'm dominating so much stuff I should not be able to dominate. I feel good, but also off. I never thought I would build something like this. I just put it down on paper after I read the game's code and how things worked, what procced what, how everything ran in the coding, and found out the shields are separated from the rest of the weapon classes as its own proccing system. It just was something I did not expect to work out so well for me right now. I don't know how far I can get away with this before the game starts punishing me. Is that special or something? This owl doesn't look right. But I am fighting shit well above my belt class. You know it, and I know it. Now I gotta go buy one thing from the you-know-what location where we go, where it's safe. round hole table. Gonna go there and buy something I need. The cure for antidote. I need that spell, and I also need the cure for scarlet rot, which is fire inside me or something like that.
Hello then.
I can't use these, so. There he is.
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then, would you like to learn an incantation?
Cure poison, yes please. So I need at least faith of 12 in the future. Why I bought that one? For good reason.
That is a work of heresy. Its incantations bear no lineage from the Earth Tree. Very well. I'll take it off your hands. That is a work of heresy. Its incantations bear no lineage from the Earth Tree. Very well. I'll take it off your hands.
Black Flame Blade. See, it says right hand armaments, and that's bullshit. I need the one that lets me